Hello, everybody, and welcome to an FPS that we have been anticipating for a long time. My name is Zen, and today I will be playing Penn Scrib. And with me today is my beloved friend.
Well, I am Pengu. I will be playing an anime girl. Kesu. Kesu. Yeah.
He, um, yeah. So after various events that aren't maybe not the most necessary to know to understand this FPS. Penn is in Tezu, Canada. He's in Tezu, Canada, right? I messaged you. He's
Te- te-
somewhere.
Tezu
I think he's
Kanada.
in Tezu, Canada. Okay. Yes,
However,
Penn
that's
is in
pronounced Tezu Canada. No.
Tezu, Canada. Tezu, Canada. Tomatoes. Okay.
Potato tomato.
Mhm. Yeah, so Penn is in Tezu Kanata, just kind of chilling after holy shit, the Fairweather games. A lot of stuff just happened, and he's trying to, you know, just have a nice time and calm down after that. So today he has headed out to a local coffee shop, uh, which is called Common Grounds, and he's come here today
Yay.
to, try and have a nice coffee.
As you do, as you do.
Um, yeah, and Kesu is also there, I presume.
Yeah. Kesu has just gotten back to the main continent from Franchise, or Frances, however you pronounce it, for a baking competition, which is significantly more fun than whatever Penn just went through.
Oh, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Uh, mm, yeah, so, Kesu, uh, you've placed your coffee order. Now you're waiting for it, and the barista comes over and to hand you a coffee. Uh, will you roll perception?
I will roll perception. What is your perception, Kesu? It's a +2. A 13.
13. Yeah. So, Kesu, what coffee drink did you order? Uh,
Oh, one of those incredibly complex ones. You know, like a vanilla salted caramel mocha with extra cream and almond infused foam and blah 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 blah. Mocha
mhm.
chips.
Yeah, well, Casey will notice that this drink that she's just been handed does not have any foam or whipped cream or like cinnamon sprinkled on top. It looks like it's just plain black coffee.
This is not her order.
Nope. And on the side, you can see that it is not her name written on the side of the cup either. On the side of the cup is written Penn instead. And
Oh.
because this is a coffee place, there's only one N. They can't spell a name correctly by law.
Spelled like with two E's.
No,
Wait, no! Oh no!
no, it's just PEN, like like the normal pen that you write with.
Yeah, that. Forget what I said. uh, and she's just like looking for the barista and just like, excuse me. Uh,
The barista like looks over at her.
this isn't
What?
this isn't my order.
It isn't. Well, it's only you and that other person right now, and I figured that couldn't be his order. Uh, and she like gestures to uh now, Case, you can see a very small Toon cat who's also standing, waiting to pick up a coffee.
Ah, just looks back at the barista. This isn't my name.
It isn't. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Eh,
The other drink should be up in a minute. And
eh,
she turns back to like frothing some milk or whatever you need to do to make a fancy coffee drink.
yeah. Uh, so she turns to presumably Penn, and it's just, hey, I think this is yours.
Uh, my brain died.
Oh, I pat you.
he he like looks up and looks at the name on the side of the cup, and then he nods and like reaches for it.
It's just like straight black coffee, right?
Yeah, he nods again.
How do you drink this stuff?
He like reaches up for the to take the coffee from her. Is she gonna hand it over?
Yeah, of course. It's his.
And then he holds the coffee up to his mouth. And the next time Kesu blinks, there's like a sipping noise, and he just like makes a "U.S. That's how" gesture.
No, I meant like it, it's so bitter.
He just shrugs at that, and then with his free hand, he signs, "Well, it's not like I can taste it anyway." And then he like blinks and he's like, why did I say that?
That's a good
Um,
question.
yeah. So at that point, Kesu, am I pronouncing that right?
Uh,
Kesu.
Kesu. I don't know the
Kesu.
actual Japanese pronunciation. I've been pronouncing it Kesu.
Then I will stick with that. So Kesu, now your drink is available at the counter. The correct drink with like a bunch of stuff piled on top. It
Yeah.
smells very sweet.
Yes.
Um,
Good.
and is Kesu gonna take a sip? Take a sippy?
What? How is her name spelled?
Uh, hmm. Kesu. I think maybe with a C instead of a K and like two U's at the end.
Kesu. He just sighs at that. Coffee shops, am I right? And sippy.
Penn sort of nods. Sippy.
Sippy.
And we're both gonna roll perception.
Perception. Oh
Oh
no,
my
Pen.
god.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna use Penn's passive perception, which is 17, because he's not really trying to taste this coffee. He's not
Kes.
expecting to taste this coffee.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about Kesu?
Kesu's passive perception is 12, so for either way, she fails.
I think Kesu, you sip it and all the flavors you asked for are there, like
Oh,
vanilla and caramel and cinnamon and coffee. It sure
oh.
does taste like all those things. It's very sweet.
And I realized I accidentally typed +5. It's supposed to be a +2, so she actually rolled an 8.
this person said, "No, you're not perceiving shit today."
Dice parser, how could you?
Uh, and like looks at Kesu and signs, does yours taste funny at all?
No. Tastes sweet like it's supposed to be. I think they might have forgot my almonds, though. Sippy.
Oh my god. Kesu, beloved. It's just like, I'm getting like a weird aftertaste in mine, and I don't usually taste, so I think something's up.
Huh. Another sippy.
Another sippy. Ken sort of like looks at his coffee, like looks at it like daring it to try something, but he did already pay for it, so he will take another sip regardless.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Not drink it? It
He
costs
paid
money.
for it. He's not gonna waste coffee like that. Yeah. And then he's gonna, try to head out. But he can't seem to get the door to open.
Can you even reach the door handles?
Yes, but it's like those. It's got like those like push pull handles that span the entire height of the door, so he can reach it. He just seems to be having some trouble. This case you want to try and help him out.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, need some help, and come over to help push and or pull the handle.
Neither seems to be working. Neither push nor pull.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
This door is steadfastly closed.
Turn towards the barista. Excuse me, your door's broken.
Oh, no, that's how it's supposed to work. You read the sign? And she points towards a sign on the wall, which says, no Wi-Fi, no cell signal, no long distance communication magic. Talk to each other like it's 1965. Strike up a conversation with a stranger. No one leaves common grounds without finding common ground with another person.
The frick is this? Looks at Penn.
Store policy. The barista answers and goes back to like cleaning the blender she had to use for Casey's drink.
Who owns this place? Jiggles the door a bit more. It doesn't work, but...
Ken is now looking at this sign and just scrutinizing it, glaring at it.
Doesn't even have Wi-Fi. Why'd I come here? Why did I come here? This is the...
For the coffee, Penn suggests. It's a coffee shop. I assume you came here for whatever that is. And he like gestures at Kessu's drink.
Salted caramel mocha. No? It's a salted caramel mocha.
He's just staring blankly at you. He doesn't know what that means. And he doesn't really care.
Oh. Kess is just gonna be like, it. I'm. Wait, I can't find the thing I was gonna use.
Oh no.
Wait,
It's a dark day indeed.
She has the thing, right?
I think she has the thing. You told me about the thing. If you look at the star, if you look at the source for Star Soul Sorcerer, maybe it's there.
Yeah, she should have it at first level. Well, I'm gonna use it anyway. Pengu, DMV.
Heck, DMV.
Heck, DMV.
We love you, DMV, but also get your shit together.
DMV is doing its best. Its best isn't always good enough, but you know, we appreciate it anyway. And Kess is just gonna be like, hey, it's fine. Just give me 1 sec. And steps back a bit and just walks straight into the door.
Hey, roll a dex save for your coffee.
Oh no. Oh, Kesu, what's your dex? Oh no. I forgot I gave her bad dex.
For a video game streamer, you gave her bad dex?
20.
Hell yeah! So Keisu's coffee barely sloshes in its cup. Your drink is intact. Penn is just staring at Kesu like, what were you trying to do there? What were you expecting to happen there?
She shakes her head out a bit and just... I swear I'm not crazy. This doesn't usually happen.
He's like, what? Usually when you walk into a wall, you don't walk into a wall?
Yes, I can walk through walls. It's magic. It's a thing I can do.
Ah.
I swear
like
I'm not
nods
crazy.
at that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he like nods, like, if you say so.
If you say so, strange person I have just met, who I have no reason to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Sips coffee. This sucks.
Yeah, Penn nods. He can definitely agree with that. He looks at the sign on the wall again, and he signs. It looks like if we want to leave, we have to find common ground on something. I mean, we can agree this sucks. Does that count? He tries the door again, and it's still closed.
It does not count.
And the barista at this point cuts in and is like, it has to be more important than that, more personal things.
Well, how do you leave?
I think the barista's like, there is a staff exit, but that's not gonna work for you either because you're not staff.
How quickly can we get hired?
only the owner has the power to hire people, and she's not going to be here today.
Oh, freaking apples. Thank you for the coffee.
The barista nods.
Sips. They did forget my almonds.
Pen's
She's
like,
not gonna let
why?
go about the almonds.
Pen says, like, why do you want almonds in your coffee?
Because I like almonds. Do you like almonds? Is that personal?
It's like, again, I don't taste. I guess they're fine. I just don't know why you'd want to have to chew your coffee.
It,
If there's nuts in it.
I mean, it's in the foam and it's like little pieces. It's texture. Sippy. It's just staring at Penn.
Pen is just staring back.
Blink, blink.
Blink. Kesu blinks and hears another sipping noise.
Okay. We're the only two people in here, besides the barista.
Pen nods. That's accurate. You think this might be the reason why the coffee shop is so empty? Is because of this stupid rule.
Yeah. This makes a lot more sense in hindsight. You want to sit down?
Pen like glances at one of the tables and he's like, I guess if we're stuck here anyway.
Yeah. Kesu steals the booth side. I'm sorry, Penn.
Pen sets his coffee down on the table, and then he's going to reach into his hammer space, and he pulls out like a stack of big books, like phone books, and sets them on the chair. And then he climbs up onto the chair and climbs up onto the phone books, and that puts him at level for the table.
Aww.
He's small. He wouldn't, if he sat on the chair normally, he would be like eye level with the table.
Yeah.
So
It's not exactly workable.
no, this way he can at least see above the table.
Just
Uh,
they should really make taller chairs, at least the option, because, you know, a lot of tunes are short.
yeah, Ken kind of nods at that. Uh, and he's gonna say, so what's your name? If we're stuck here together, we should probably at least learn each other's names, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of important. Kesu.
And he sends back, Penn. Uh, not not spelled like that. He looks at his coffee cup, but
Yeah, coffee shops always misspell names. I don't even know what this one was doing, though. Gestures at the two U's.
Mm, uh, Penn's like, they stole the second N from my name, flipped it upside down, and put it on your cup.
I'll give it back.
Is that Kesu laughing or just you laughing?
That was meant to be Kesu laughing. I don't know how to laugh in character.
That's fair. Yeah, Penn takes another uh, sip of his coffee.
Sippy.
We did not plan ahead of time what common ground they were gonna find, so we're paying for it now.
We have a little idea. A little. Just the awkward coffee shop silence.
Mm-hmm. The sink's going in the background as the barista washes the 25 tools needed to make Kesu's drink.
Yeah. And Kes is just. So. You play video games?
Ken's like, what's video games?
Dear pet.
He's just looking now, waiting for an explanation.
Oh no.
Is Kesu gonna explain, or is she just sitting there having an existential crisis?
She's just sitting there and gonna be like, oh no. You. You. Just the hands. The prayer hands. Sir, if you don't mind my asking, how old are you?
I'm 34.
Oh
Penn
no.
signs.
Oh no. Ah, frick. Well, peck.
Just like, what is this something I should know? Is this
Do you have a phone? At least.
He shakes his head no.
Ah, frick.
He at least seems to know what a phone is, but he does not have one.
Oh no. He... Oh no. Do you...
Alternate title for this FPS, Kesu is appalled at Penn's technological illiteracy.
Yeah. Extremely. It's just... Do you... Okay, you know what a phone is. Have you... Do you know anything about technology? Anything at all? Like TV, movies, anything?
He thinks for a second, and he's like, I know that Inkwell has movies.
Oh, my pecking. How are we supposed to find common grounds? This is you. Technology is my life. It's literally my job.
Penn's like, what do you do as your job with the technology?
I am what you call a professional gamer.
Blank stare from Penn.
I play video games for a living. And people watch me play video games.
He thinks for a second. He's like sports, like an athlete.
Yeah, kinda, I guess, but with video games, which are games that you play on a computer. Like Pong, Pac-Man. Or whatever the non-copyrighted equivalent is.
What if it was called Bong instead of Pong?
Bong.
Yeah, you were just getting a blank stare. Absolutely none of this sounds familiar to him.
It sounds really weird saying it out loud, but like I do that. I do that for a living, and people watch me play video games, and then sometimes they throw money at me. That's what being a gamer is. That's basically what it is. Play game good, sometimes or bad, but play game, and then sometimes people throw money at you. Boom, you got a good career right there. Ta-da!
Pen is if Cassie wants to roll insight.
I will roll insight. A 13.
Yeah, I don't think this is too hard to pick up on. Pen is still not entirely sure what Kesu is trying to describe. He seems to he gets that they're watching you do play this thing that he doesn't understand, but
Yeah.
he's picturing like Kesu up on a stage, and sometimes someone in the audience throws gold coins up.
No, that's Tumblr. No. Well, yes. uh, she's just like, all right. So, what do you do? For what's your job? I assume you have a job.
It's like not really. I've mostly just been traveling and doing like odd jobs as I go.
You the adventurer type?
Not really, but I've kind of fallen into it, I guess.
I hear that's what usually happens. I'm trying to get more into traveling. Because, I want to do stuff.
Ken nods and he's like, it's nice to see a bunch of different places. Frankel's got like a bunch of different things going on wherever you go.
Yeah. I just went off continent for the first time a little while ago. So, not like too far out, still like toon genre.
Yeah, Penn perked up a little when she first mentioned it, and then sort of like nodded and relaxed back when she mentioned, "Oh yeah, still in like toon majority areas."
Yeah. I don't know if franchise is technically real kind or not. It it's definitely toony in nature. I don't know if that was I don't even know if that was supposed to be Kesu saying that or not. I don't even know.
Who knows?
Let's assume it
Uh,
was Kesu.
mhm. Yeah, Penn sure doesn't know either, so he's just not gonna comment.
Like the entire it everything was food. And by that I mean their plants were food. Well,
I
wait.
mean, a lot of plants are food.
A lot of plants are food,
Like,
but no, I mean they didn't have dirt. It was chocolate cake.
huh. It's just like, huh. Hmm. How does that work?
I don't know. And they had these plants with like ketchup packets and chocolate packets and I think mayonnaise and there was a giant cake. I don't know.
Mhm.
So you see, I don't know if it was because it wasn't in Einquell, but it was definitely. That's not. I mean, that's not. I've never been to like Furuma or anything, but that's not. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, Penn nods. That definitely is tune stuff.
Yeah. Where all have you been to?
Uh, Here and there, kind of all over the place. Uh, I just got in from Fairweather. Uh, don't go to Fairweather. Uh,
Uh.
that's my advice. Very bad place.
Okay.
But
Note to self: don't go to that place.
yeah,
Are there cannibals?
not exactly. They do
Wh-
sort of uh sacrifice some of the citizens to flesh-eating monsters, but I don't think that counts as cannibalism.
I. Nah, that's just a cult.
It's not like a ritual sacrifice. They just like uh
It's just a hobby?
they just like have a bad section of town where they put the people they don't like where the monsters go. It might
Oh.
be a cult. I don't know. It's
Oh.
certainly not good.
No. Uh. Goodness.
Yeah, so don't go there. Uh
Yeah, that. Nah, that's cringe.
is what?
It. Oh, right, you're old. That's bad. It's very bad.
I'm just like Penn's making a mental note. cringe means very bad, on par with, human sacrifice.
Human sacrifice is very cringe. That's a big yikes.
Gonna cancel you on Twitter.com.
Wow, you sacrificed other beings? You are going to lose subscriber. That wasn't very cash money of you.
No, it was not. Depends. Like before that, pretty much all over. I haven't really been to the independent aisles at all yet, but most most major places in mainland Anquao I've seen by now.
Nice. Brain. My brain. Bleh. Sips coffee.
Pim's like, where all have you traveled to other than Frenchies?
Yeah. Not much. I've I've been to Future World once, or Future City. I forget what it's called. That one.
I think it's Future World City. I think it's both.
I've been to the place with the technology.
Did not like that place. I got very lost.
Oh, you've been there?
I just said he's been everywhere major, so I'm digging myself into a hole.
Oh,
I'm digging myself into
you can say
the biggest hole.
It's a pretty new place to begin with, so
yeah,
you can say he hasn't been there.
Yeah, so redact that next line. Redact that previous line, rather.
Yeah.
Doesn't. Yeah. Sounds like, not my kind of place.
Considering you don't know what a video game is. Yeah. Future World is. City, it's all the technology. All of it.
Sounds like you'd fit right in then.
Yeah, I'm actually a paladin for a guy there.
And blink, like just a regular guy, or?
Well, he acts like a regular guy, but no, he's actually a deity. Pritch Twine. Yeah, he's a weirdo, but he's cool.
And like shakes his head and he's like, man, Toon deities are weirdly friendly.
Nod. I didn't even ask to be a paladin. The guy just kind of. I don't know. He just looked at me one day.
I'm sorry, I'm just picturing. You're my paladin now. We're having a LAN party later.
Yeah, basically. That's basically what happened.
Sounds like they can just do that.
Apparently. Pritch is unconventional for most gods, though. But yeah, um, I don't mind though. I can make my axe glow now.
No, well, if your axe glows, what else could you ask for?
Axe for.
He just deadpan stare at Kesu.
You get it? Because, like, axe, ask, what more could you axe for?
Yeah, I get it. He's just. You know those people that when you tell them a pun, they get mad?
Oh, I'm sorry, Penn. Kesu loves puns.
He's not like genuinely upset. He's just like, ah, oh, how dare you?
That's an appropriate response. um, sips coffee.
Sips coffee indeed.
Checks the clock.
They've been locked in this coffee shop for almost an hour now.
Oh no!
Hey, we're in your server. There's no conflict. This FPS can run as long as we want it to.
Peck, yeah, it can. Time is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Kess is gonna think. Oh, this is kind of personal, I guess. Do you have any siblings?
Penn nods and he's like, yeah, I have an older sister back home. And then he's like, wait, I don't tell people that.
Why not?
Uh, I don't really talk about home at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I have a sister. My twin, actually. Not identical.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's the coolest. She's older than me by 5 minutes.
Yeah, Penn's like, my sister's older by 5 years.
Oh no. Younger sibling gang.
Is that Kesu or?
That's Kesu.
Penn's like, I guess. Does it really count when you're twins?
She likes to rub it in. Playfully, of course, but. It's. You ever seen how twins get?
Penn shakes his head. No, not really.
Uh, I I don't know any other twins other than my sister and I, but yeah, 5 minutes can mean a lot. However, she is shorter than me, so I have that upper hand.
Uh, hmm. I'm trying to think of a can Casey roll insight?
Of course, of course. A 14.
14. Yeah. Uh uh I don't know how to put this into words. When Kesu brings up being taller than her sister, uh, you can kind of tell Penn looks uh a little bit miffed at height coming into it, even though it wasn't, his height being brought up.
Yeah. Kesu tries to backpedal a bit. Not that there's nothing wrong with being short. Just among siblings, it's like, we're related. So in the general height area, there's nothing wrong with being short.
Now he's just like deadpan stare, like,
Uh,
hmm. uh, he's like, uh, he does sound like, well, there's some problems with being short.
uh, yeah. Yeah.
Sort of like pats the stack of phone books he's sitting on top of.
Yeah. Yeah. It. Again, that's not a. Well, I guess not again. It's. There should be, like, you know, accommodations. Because, like, there's a lot of shorter tunes and there's a lot of really tall tunes. And people. And, like, the world shouldn't just be fit to people of one height range. That's silly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ken nods at that and he's like, well, Banquo's not as bad about it as Faruma.
Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. You've been to Faruma?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Oh. Ah, jeez. I I've never been, but I
Sorry,
Jeez.
finish that thought.
Kesu just leaves it at a jeez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you want to keep your 14 insight, Penn did not mean to say that, and it might be time for you guys to roll Arcana.
Yay. What's a 0?
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, well, neither of those is good. Uh,
Those are both terrible.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, as far as Kesu can tell, Penn just is spontaneously uh opening up for no real reason, and as far as Penn can tell, yep, same thing. He doesn't know why he said that. He didn't mean to, and yet here we are.
And yet. Can you argue advantage for Penn since he already kind of noticed that?
Okay, yeah.
This is an FPS. Okay. Yay!
Okay, 16. Yeah, I think Penn sort of like looks at his coffee and like wheels are spinning in his mind between actually tasted something in there and now he's saying things he didn't mean to. And he looks at Kestu and he's like, I think there's some kind of truth serum in the coffee.
What? What? Why? Why why is there true serum in the coffee?
Uh, and like looks over to the sign and is like, well, whoever owns this place already doesn't care about people's social boundaries, so
Jeez. Ugh. Ah, frick. Looks down at her own coffee.
yeah, Penn is like pushing his away from him. Uh, he would go throw it out, but then he would have to get down off the chair and then back up onto the chair. So it's sitting there for right now.
Yeah. Ah, pick this. I mean, sure, it makes it easier, but why does your coffee need true serum? Are you okay?
He nods. He's like, it's fine. Uh, just maybe don't pass that along to anyone. I doubt we know the same people, but
Yeah, yeah, of course. Privacy is important. Um, I don't I don't think I have anything I really want to I don't think I have anything really personal to keep secret, but you never know. So, yeah. Zen?
mm, yeah, he's just sitting there. Uh, doesn't make any noise, so me being in character for him,
Aw,
uh, hard.
I pet you. No longer sips coffee.
The coffee has been banished to the edge of the table.
Knock it over like cat. Guess who
Is
doesn't do
Kesu
that?
actually okay?
Guess who doesn't do that? It's just. She's glaring
Being
at it
polite,
though.
being polite to the barista who would have to clean it up otherwise.
Yeah. How do you get hired at this place?
Well, apparently, you have to meet the owner. Uh, Penn Science.
Hmm. I gotta come back here later just to, I don't know, yell at whoever he is. Or she. She. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then you might get stuck here again.
Not if I don't know, threaten her. No, that would be rude. Well,
To be fair, she was rude first by trapping us in her coffee shop.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, threatening sounds appropriate. Hey, we can both threaten
And
her.
Ken nods. Yeah, yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Perfect. Uh.
I think Pen's like, do you think uh, having sisters is enough common ground for the door to be open now? Or
Maybe? You want to check?
yeah, out of character. Pengu, do you think that counts? Oh wait,
Ah, sorry.
no, no, I see. Yeah, okay,
How do we get
that's
to...
good.
Because, like, idea. But how
Now
to...
we haven't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I guess I'm gonna say Kes... I'm gonna say Kesu gets up first, because, like, obviously don't want Ped to get up if he doesn't have to, because climbing into chair. Jiggles the door. Nothing. Sighs.
Pen sends across. No luck then.
Sends across?
Signs across.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think he has sending.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, she shakes her head and comes sits back down. No.
He does have sending. I'm sorry. I just.
Oh,
But he's not using it. He's just signing.
cool, cool. Um,
Guess we have to think of something else then.
yeah. I mean, I feel weird asking you too much because, you know, truth serum, I don't want to push you into anything, but also we want to get out of here.
Yeah. Uh, well, if you have an idea, I mean, it is better to explore it than uh, sitting here forever.
She's kind of fiddling with her hands a bit. Um,
Oh,
so you're like 30?
he nods and signs. 34. Yeah.
I mean, brain left me. um, they, the barista handed me your coffee and, said they couldn't imagine it could be yours.
Yeah. Penn just like sighs. He's like, yeah, that happens a lot. Most people look at me and think, uh, I'm probably a kid.
Yeah. That. Mm. I mean, y- my brain. Mm.
Can his brain behave, please? We're trying to have a moment here.
I bonk my brain. I bonkus of the conkus. I bonkus of the conkus. Ahem. Kess is still just fiddling with their hands a bit, and I mean, it's better to ask instead of assuming.
I feel like I missed the part of the beginning there.
Oh,
Or
referring
was it
to,
better to ask rather than assuming?
yeah,
Okay,
referring to
I didn't.
assuming he's a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh, he nods at that. Well, he's like, well, I meet a lot of different people, so even if some of them asked, I'd be somewhere else with people who would have to ask all over again in just a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, still, it's like, it's kind of rude to call someone a kid when they're not.
Mm-hmm. He nods. He's like, you don't have to convince me of that.
Yeah. Um, you even you tell people though, right? To try and not be called a kid.
Yeah, I try. Not everyone wants to listen or watch, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. It's not the easiest to convince people when they've already made up their minds.
Yeah, Penn nods at that.
Especially when it's like something that's not necessarily determined by appearance, but people look and they assume, and then what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's still nodding. That's like, I think he says some people are just determined to never be wrong, uh, never be corrected.
Yeah. You can roll an insight on Kesu.
Mm-hmm. 24. That's pretty good.
Lovely. Penn tells very easily. Kesu has some personal experience with this.
Mm-hmm. He he like uh notes that down mentally, although uh he can't quite tell what assumptions people are making about her that are wrong, and he feels I don't know, he would feel a little weird about asking. Although they sure are in this situation together. So I think he is like uh well, I don't think anyone's assuming you're a little kid. So what like uh what is it for you? Or
The hand fiddling intensifies.
he's like you don't have to answer that.
No, it's okay. I think this is something personal. And, you know, it, um, I'm, I'm not, like, you probably don't know the term, but I'm, how do I describe it to someone who doesn't know the, I wasn't born like this.
Ken's like I would fear for your mom if you were
What? What does that mean?
big.
What? Oh. No, I mean,
Sorry.
No, I mean, like, I, I'm, man. I,
The roller coaster of Toonkind. We go from deep emotional moment to a stupid fucking joke.
no, honestly, Kesu needed that, though. It helps her say, like, no, I mean, like, I wasn't born a, a girl.
And Penn can't make that sound, but sort of okay, he sort of gets it now.
And growing up, I always I always knew who I was, but nobody else did. And it, you know, people assume. And
Mm-hmm.
even after I did tell them, it, you know,
Yeah, Penn's like it's hard to convince people of something once they've got the wrong idea in their mind.
yeah. And I've gotten now to where it doesn't happen as often, but it's hard.
Yeah, Penn nods in agreement.
Society, am I right?
Society indeed. I think he also says, I'm glad it doesn't happen as much anymore for you.
Thanks. Um, okay. Feelings. Yeah. There we
All
go.
the feelings.
Yeah.
I think Penn is not going to say this immediately because that was an emotional moment. He doesn't want to. He's not so tactless to ruin that, but he.
No, no.
Once Kesu seems a little more collected, he's gonna suggest they try the door again.
I meant to have Kesu the one saying feelings, feelings.
Oh,
I don't know why I gave her such a similar voice to mine, with just a slightly lower register.
I mean, I don't have a voice for Penn at all, so you're one step ahead of me.
Yeah. Eh.
So,
Kesu's just like, yeah, feelings, yay.
uh, and Penn's like looks a little uncomfortable. He's like, yeah, feelings, yeah.
There we go. That's very personal for both of us. Good job. And she reaches out for a high five.
Penn will hesitate for a sec and then give her a high five.
Yeah. High five. Alright, let's throw this coffee away.
Yeah, Penn nods. And he, climbs down off the chair and puts the books back in his hammer space. And picks up his coffee to walk it over to the trash.
Yeet.
I want to say there are a few other half finished coffees in there.
Aww. That makes sense. Yeet the coffee.
Yeet.
And all the expensive toppings.
Damn. That was probably like a 2 gold coffee or something, wasn't it?
I know. Guess it just
Really
sighs.
I had to go and lace it with truth serum.
Corporations.
I don't think this is a chain.
But
I
I hope not.
Blame corporations for this.
I hope it's not a chain.
It's just one weird owner that has a stick up her butt about talking to people, talking to strangers in public.
She's probably someone who's like, these darn youngins on their phones all day don't know how to talk to another person. These millennials.
She is now.
Yay!
Yep. So the copies have been disposed of. Who? I guess maybe they try the door at the same time, because otherwise it's question who goes first. We don't need to be making decisions like that. We've already made so many decisions today.
Yeah, decisions are too stressful for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this time, they try to open the door, It does, in fact, open.
Oh, thank goodness. I
Mm.
didn't. Oh, if this didn't open, I didn't know how personal they were going to be asking for.
Yeah, Penn's like nodding. He seems relieved as well. He would let out like a relieved sigh, but he doesn't have the mouth for that.
Yeah. Kesu lets out a big enough relieved sigh for the both of them.
Bless her.
Also, probably immediately pulls out her phone.
There's Wi-Fi out here.
Oh, thank goodness. Uh, cool. I'd ask for your phone number, but you don't have a phone. So.
Nope, he shakes his head. He's like, I have the address of the hotel I'm staying at, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be there.
Uh,
Probably a couple weeks, so uh
yeah, that's fair. Um, hey, if you ever go to Future World though, ask for Pritch. He'll be able to get a hold of me.
uh Ken nods, and but I think he does sign if it ever comes to that. It's a dark day indeed.
Yeah. Uh,
Ken has not been to Future World City, but he's already decided he doesn't want to go.
aw. That is fair. Technology.
Why are people so scared of technology? Technology! Oh, you know that.
Science is amazing.
Uh, but Penn, if if Cassie wants, Penn will give her like the address of this hotel. And he's like, wait, I don't have a cell phone number, but I do know how to use a phone. I just don't have one.
Oh.
If you give
Ah,
me
yeah.
your number,
Yeah. I can do that.
that sounds that sounds easier than going to the weird technology city and asking for your god to get in touch with you. So
Yeah, that's fair. uh, she's gonna write it down, hand it to him. I don't know her phone number.
hell yeah.
Phone number acquired.
Yeah. Video game item acquisition music.
Da, 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 da.
Wait, but that could actually happen. This is
Oh, it could!
tunes. This is
Tunes!
tunes. And Kesu knows about that. Penn, meanwhile, looks very confused.
Yay! Holds up the little paper triumphantly. Da, 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 da. Anime sparkles. Shing. Hands in the paper.
Yeah. I think Penn's like, well, we were in there a while, huh? I better go check in with uh, the others and see how Deirdre is doing. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. And thank you.
Yeah, he like nods and starts walking off.
Yay! Friendship
finally
begun.
met.
Friendship begun.
Yeah. Thanks to anyone who's listening in the future. Thank you, Pengu, for playing this game with me.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay.
I love Penn. I love him very much. He's very cool.
I love Kesu.
Yay!
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. I'm gonna end the recording.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.